Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins and it is One Sheet Wonder night. Tonight I am going to show you how to create two cards from one 6x6 sheet. These cards are going to be birthday cards, but you could make them New Year's Eve cards. You could make them for any occasion. They could be a graduation card. We are going to be using the Bright and Beautiful 6x6 Designer Series paper along with the beautiful balloons, stamp set, and dies. So let's change the camera and get started. Okay, so here's that 6x6 paper that we're going to be using. It's called the Bright and Beautiful. And it is in the suite with the beautiful balloons. Now we're going to be using a sentiment from the stamp set, and then we're going to use the balloon die cuts. So like I said, this could be used for graduation. It could be used for New Year's Eve. Change your sentiment, make it a Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's Eve, whatever you wanted. I am going to show you how to create birthday cards with it. So we're going to do two cards, one 6x6 sheet, super simple. You're going to take that 6x6 and you're going to cut it at 3 inches. And then you're going to cut an inch off the bottom. Now I purposely cut it this way so my piece I cut off is white, because I'm going to be stamping my sentiment on that piece. So that worked out perfectly. So again, one sheet off. So I have two pieces that are 3x5, and then we have those two pieces that are 1x3. So that's all my stamping, or I should say cutting, of that One Sheet Wonder. Now I'm going to take these and I'm going to bring in the 2 1/4 inch punch. Now I don't believe we sell the 2 1/4 inch punch anymore. We have the 2 inch, and then I'm also going to be using the 2 3/8 inch. Those we do still sell or carry. This 2 1/4 inch, you could make it a 2 inch punch, no problem, or you can use your Stylish Shapes dies. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to just center this punch. I'm going to go all the way in and center it and punch. And you're going to save that piece. You're going to do that for both of your pieces. So I'm just going to bring it in, center that. Like so, and punch. And so I have those two punched pieces. Now I took the 2 3/8 inch punch, and the blue in here is the Misty Moonlight, and so I punched a piece of Misty Moonlight using that 2 3/8 inch, and we're going to mount those circles on there. And then I also used the Misty Moonlight cardstock and the balloon die, and I have two balloons, and then we're going to die cut the star that's in the bundle and put those on there. So far so good, quick and easy. My card base is the Misty Moonlight. It is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. So let's get that part assembled and fold that in half. What did I do with my glasses? Usually I have them stuck on the top of my head, and now I'm not seeing them. I might have to go without them. Oh, here they are. Nice. Getting blind in my old age here. This helps me get my folds straight. So fold those in half. Those are my card bases. Now for the inside, you would add a piece of white. Now you can come in either with the balloon stamp set, use some more of the Designer Series paper, add the strip, whatever. I think I will probably stamp some balloons for the inside. But I have a strip of Misty Moonlight, 2 of those. Those are going to be the mats for my sentiment pieces. Now if you wanted to, you could put that and put a sentiment over the top if you have a smaller sentiment, but my sentiment fit perfectly on there. And then I have 2 pieces of Misty Moonlight that are just a little bit bigger than my Designer Series paper. And then I have a couple of white card bases. So this is all my pieces that I need. Let's get assembling. First, I think I'm going to stamp my sentiments. I'm going to make these both the same. They're both going to be, the sentiment is, I think it's time for a celebration. So according to this sentiment, it's not saying that it's a birthday card. It could be a graduation card. And anything that you think it's time to celebrate. New Year's Eve, birthday, graduation. Maybe it's a baby announcement. It can be anything you want to celebrate. Retirement party. All right, so I got my sentiments stamped. I'm going to add those to these Misty Moonlight pieces. Move that just a hair. Like so. Every Thursday night is One Sheet Wonder Night, so if this is the first time you're joining me, make sure that you subscribe. Click on that bell in the upper right hand corner so you always know when I go live. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to add these pieces here to our Misty Moonlight piece. Now, you will find the One Sheet Wonder download pattern and the download project sheet that gives you all the dimensions on my blog. So under the video, click on Show More. It's going to have a link to my blog post, and then you will find that download print. Now this download will be up on my blog on Friday. It is Thursday night right now. So Friday at 11 a.m. Central, or Eastern Standard Time, sorry, it will be live on my blog, and then you can go there, download One Sheet Wonder pattern, the project sheet with all the measurements. There's no step-by-step tutorial PDF file because you can watch the video for the step-by-step. But check that out. And then if there's any supplies that you need, there's a link under the video that will go to my online store where you can purchase any of the supplies that you need to create these sweet, awesome One Sheet Wonder birthday cards or celebration. I'm going to just call them celebration card because that's what the sentiment says. That's what I'm going with. There we go. So now I can attach these to my card fronts. And I went monochromatic. That means we're dealing with all Misty Moonlight and white. It's various shades of blue in the stars. I thought that was perfect to do a monochromatic. But if you wanted to pick up some of those other blues, you could do the Balmy, the Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, all those beautiful blues. So now I'm going to attach, and if you wanted to use the other side, go ahead and do that. But I'm sticking with my stars for my celebration. So I'm attaching those. We're going to pop these up on the front of our card with some dimensionals here. I'm going to use the bigger dimensionals. So these, you can tell these will go together really quick and easy. Now you can try to match up your star pattern if you like, or just, they're kind of variegating in color, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Try to stay in line here. So I'm just going right back over my punched piece. All right, now I'm going to take those balloons. I'm going to take the inside out of this one because I got to stamp that. I'm going to flip them over to the back sides, and I'm going to take the white string, and now this is from the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. I'm going to use the white, and I'm just going to put that string down the center there and use a dimensional to keep that in place. Put another dimensional on there. Put my balloon on that center piece and then cut that string like so. Do that to this one as well. So really quick and easy way of attaching the string to give it that life-like balloon results. Put that on there. We'll cut that string. We're going to take the sentiment pieces and we're going to pop those up as well. So I'm just going to run right down the center like so. Now you could put that string underneath, but I put it over the top. Line that up so that looks like that. I just put my string like so. We're going to attach this one. And if you wanted to do the four corners, I thought it was just as well go right down the center with them. Just like that. Then I've already went ahead and I've tied a couple of bows using that same white twine. I'm looking for my... We're going to put that right on our tip of our balloons, like so. And then don't forget those little stars. Put those on your balloons. I've put a dimension on the back. Now you can take any gem or jewels. I have the festive pearls in the silver. I thought that really I love silver and blues together. I just thought that went together nice. I put a little one on the star and then a couple more on the sentiment. And just like that, we have 2 cards from just one 6x6 sheet. Isn't that awesome? So that is it for tonight. That is your 6x6 one sheet wonder, 2 celebration cards. You choose your celebration. But that is it for tonight. Like I said, if you need any of the supplies, you can find them under the video. It will say show more. Click on any of those supplies that you need. It'll bring you to my online store. I do appreciate any and all orders. And tomorrow, Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my blog, www.TheStampCamp.com, I will have the download project sheet, which will have the one sheet wonder pattern for cutting and then all the measurements for the cardstock pieces. That is it for today. Thanks for stopping by.